South Africa's senior women's national football team, Banyana Banyana, resumed their preparations for the defense of their continental title this weekend after resolving a standoff over outstanding payments. The South African Football Association confirmed the deadlock, which had threatened to dispute their team's build-up to the 2025 CAF Women's Africa Cup of Nations WAFCON in Morocco, was broken on Saturday. Following urgent intervention by senior SAFA officials, Vice President Linda Zwane and CEO Lydia Monyapao left the association's Congress in Sandton to conduct the squad's camp in Morocco, where they spoke with team captain Refilio Jane and head of delegation Tabile Msomi. According to Zwane, the parties reached an agreement allowing the Sasol-sponsored team to return to the field and play a scheduled training match against Benin later that afternoon. Zwane said the association has made a firm commitment to ensure that the players continue with their preparations. We had a productive discussion with the captain and the HOD, and we were able to agree on their way forward. The players have since resumed training and played their friendly match as planned. Manyapao clarified that the dispute was unrelated to the upcoming WAFCON tournament, but rather stemmed from unpaid fees for a series of friendly matches played over the past year, including fixtures against Malawi, Zambia, and Botswana, and said our official constraints have been well documented, and this issue was addressed at length during SAFA Congress. It is not a secret that the sporting environment has become extremely challenging, with reduced sponsorships and tighter budgets across the board. Unfortunately, we have not been immune. While sponsorship is the men's national team, Bafana Bafana, has declined, Manyapao highlighted that SAFA has significantly increased Banyana Banyana's bonuses fourfold compared to previous years. However, that boost has not been matched by increased funding, forcing the federation to stretch its limited resources. Manyapao said bonuses are just one part of the national team expenses. There are major logistical and operational costs involved in running these camps and international fixtures. Since May last year, Banyana Banyana have played 12 international friendlies, including matches against Senegal, England, Denmark, Jamaica, Lesotho, Malawi, Botswana, and Zambia. These extensive preparations come with a steep price tag. Despite the financial hurdles, SAFA has reiterated its support for the reigning African champions as they aim to defend their WAFCON crown in Morocco from 5 to 26 July 2025. Zwane said we remain committed to ensuring the best possible preparation for Banyana Banyana. They've made the nation proud, and we believe they can do it again. Meanwhile, Banyana Banyana goalkeeper Kaylin Swart said that it's time the Sasol-sponsored African champions wrote a new book by repeating history and defending their CAF African Women's Africa Cup of Nations trophy. The South Africans claimed the title in 2022, and it is the first time they returned to Morocco since winning gold. She said it's such great memories in Morocco. We were in Rabat in 2022 and now we're in Casablanca, but yeah, the feeling is the same. We're very excited to be here because it's familiar territory for us, and hopefully all that excitement can come back from 2022 and hopefully we can do it again. Now we have got to obviously write a new book, and there's a lot more to be done, but if we can repeat history, that would be great. It's not going to be easy, but yes, 2024, 2025 might just be a really good chapter for us. Swart further said that it is so crazy to think that they are just a couple of days away from kickoff, but they're excited. She added that they just need to focus so that when they play their first match, they know exactly what they need to do. And said obviously we want the positive result, which is a win. So yes, that's what we're looking forward to now, and that's what we're working towards. On the other hand, fans want SAFA to be held accountable after Banyana Banyana's shameful pay protest. Social media platforms have since been flooded with expressions of outrage from fans over the continued mistreatment of Banyana Banyana. Many have also called for structural reforms within SAFA to ensure the long-term well-being and success of team. Among the concerns raised are inadequate resources, poor training facilities, and a lack of proper support systems for the squad. There is a growing call for improved contractual conditions and greater accountability regarding player remuneration. This is far from the first time Banyana Banyana have been forced to deal with unresolved financial disputes. The issue of delayed payments has been a recurring saga, one that has severely impacted team morale. It is especially disheartening given the pride Banyana Bafana inspire among South Africans. The team have made significant progress on the continental stage and famously advanced beyond the group phase at the most recent FIFA Women's World Cup. If SAFA values the growth of the women's game, systematic change is non-negotiable. Accountability must replace excuses, respect must replace neglect, and above all, no national team representing this country should ever again be left to fight for what they are rightfully owned. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more sports news.